Hey everyone, when I was a little kid, I was always kind of interested in seeing how light I could make a bike by putting balloons in the tubes and filling it with helium. It's not really the most practical thing to do, but as an adult now I realized, hey, I can give that a shot with my fat bike. Fat bike tires are kind of big, they're balloons, right? So I picked up a tank of the second lightest element known to man over at the good old Walmart. And we're going to give it a shot here, see how light we can make my Trek Farley by filling up the Hodag tires with some helium. I was going to swap out to my narwhals for winter, because yeah, we got a bunch of snow last night, but then I just kind of realized, oh, the Hodags are already on there, they're already seated, a lot less frustrations of trying to get a new tire put on. So yeah, I'm just going to quick go fill these up and see how light we can get the bike. So yeah, let's get her on the scale here. I got a interesting little scale borrowed from a buddy of mine. It just rests here on top of your repair stand, and then you put the nose of the saddle on there, and it gives you your weight. So let's get the bike weighed up and see where we're at, and then put some helium in and go from there. Okay, so we got it on our scale, and it is hanging out right now at 29.33 pounds. Yeah, it's not too bad. A sub 30 fat bike, of course that's without the narwhals on that are studded. Probably go up a little bit once I swap out tires, but yeah, let's put some helium in these guys and see what we get.
Recording.
All right, so let's see what we got. In our little box here, we got a bag with 30 balloons and some ribbon for them. Not bad, won't be using these. And one helium tank. This is surprisingly light. I guess it is full of helium. I'm used to our propane tanks for the grill. You pick those up and you can tell when they're full and empty. And this guy, feels pretty light. So, I also picked up some hose too from the hardware store next door, so we can get this helium on our Presta valves, because this tank doesn't quite fit between the spokes. All right. We'll give this a back tire shot, see how it goes. I think I opened that enough. Oh yeah, it's inflating. Yeah, we got some helium in there. Cool. We'll get the front tire and see how that one works. Yeah, double check your valve. Make sure it's fully open and loose. Sometimes your sealant can get in there and gum it up. I brought an inner tube to the hardware store yesterday to find some hose that would be the right size. Okay. Don't want to waste that helium. There we go. I don't have a pressure gauge on these right now, but they're feeling pretty good. I mean, it's about what I'd have them in the summer, maybe a little bit over after the amount of flex give that they have. But yeah, let's just toss it on the scale and see if it actually did anything. Okay, so we got it back on the scale, and it is at 28.24. We just lost a pound. I was not expecting that at all. All right, so there you have it. Helium in our tires. Good old helium here. HE dropped the weight of our bike by a full pound and a little change. I was not expecting that at all. I'm kind of impressed. What I think I'm going to do now is just let the bike sit overnight, come back, check in the morning, see if the tires still have anything in them, or if it all leaked out and they went flat. If I really wanted to, I could probably just put a gauge on there too and check to see what it's at for PSI. But I figure I'll just let it sit overnight, see what happens. And yeah, I'll follow back up tomorrow morning, see if those tires are flat or not. But yeah, kind of impressive. That what was this, like $25 or so at the store, and it seemed like, from filling up balloons before, I went through maybe 3-4 balloons worth, and I think this tank will fill up about 30 is what they say. So yeah, could be a fun way to make your bike a little bit lighter if you're super serious about racing or something, depending on how long it actually lasts. Yeah, there you have it. Helium, some big old fat bike tires actually makes a little bit of a difference. Have a good one. Hey everyone, so here we are, it's the following day. You can tell it's a new day because I shaved. Mindy said I was starting to look like a homeless person. But anyways, the tires actually, they still got some helium in them. I was expecting them to go completely flat overnight, but they did not. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I actually might quick throw it on the scale here, get a rough guesstimate on what it weighs. And that might give us an idea on roughly how much helium leaked out overnight. So about 30.19 pounds, so 30.2. So yeah, some helium did leak out. It got heavier overnight. But yeah, all in all, kind of a fun little experiment. I guess maybe if you have a really short race, you can fill up your tires with some helium here, make your bike a little bit lighter. We did put a tire gauge on it right after we stopped the video yesterday, and the helium was so thin, so light, not dense, that it wouldn't even register with any of our pressure gauges at all. Or like half a pound, I guess that's all we would get. But we obviously definitely had more than half of PSI in these tires. So yeah, there you go. Fun little thing you can do. Pretty easy way to make your bike 1 pound lighter. Thanks, and have a good one.